course, I would want to hand over the authority and also all that contained in where Mayor will start from. I had an official car. When you see me driving it again this evening, you know I've borrowed from him. Otherwise, you should see me on my official car 202 driving on the streets of Mbale, though not common. So please allow me, one town clerk, my friend Ase Abirele, to formally receive this from me. This is the authority I've been exercising up to today. And therefore, from today, I only come for service, sir.
Very, very important function. I actually want you to know that this is a very, very important function. Why is it important? Because this act, the Local Governments Act, CAP 138, provides that a chairperson and the council members shall serve for a term of 5 years. And the Constitution provides that a government begins on 12th of May and ends on the 12th of May of the 5th year. And as you are aware, this Honorable Council took office on the 12th. In other words, their term of office began on 13th of May 2021. So we are just a day. We would have had it tomorrow, but because there is a swearing in of the president, we cannot have any other function after it has even been declared a public holiday. So that's why we chose to conduct it today. So we want to welcome you and also want to thank you for coming to witness this important function. I want to congratulate His Worship, the Mayor, and your team. First of all, you've made history which nobody will erase. You are the first mayor, substantive mayor for Mbale City. When it is after 100 years, actually we should get a very big portrait and put it somewhere in these council chambers, such that even those who will come after 100 years, they will know that the first mayor for Mbale City, I think by then it will even have reached the other hills. They will know that it was His Worship Namugali. So that one is an achievement nobody will erase. Number two, not very many people get this chance of serving and you end peacefully and you hand over. Some people don't even end their terms of office. But for you to have served your term of office and it ends and we are here to witness, in my view, is a very important thing. I will not enumerate. Personally, I have worked with you. I'm now making, I think I've made 1 year and 3 months. I have enjoyed working with you, I must say. And I want to report to you that even this technical staff, we have not had any problem with you as a council, and in particular as the mayor. We want to thank you. Your leadership has been characterized. You have been guiding us. You have been advising us. You have taught us always to be patient over certain things, but also to leave a landmark. Mayor has always insisted that even if other things, but we must do something, such that even when one has left, you are remembered for what you did. And if I were you, I would clap for that. There are quite a number of things that have been done, as you will find out from the report when he reads it. And those things that have actually been registered, I am told that no other mayor had actually registered the same things. For example, in a term of office of 5 years, a council to buy 2 cars, actually 3, with all source revenue and a grader. Is there any council that had done that? If it is there, I don't know. There are quite a number of other things that he will enumerate, but most importantly, the teamwork. Mayor, if you will realize that without teamwork, you cannot achieve much. We have not had bickerings amongst ourselves. We have been working as a team. We have had a cordial working relationship with the division leaderships. These mayors are our friends, we relate very well. In some councils, by the way, you find when the division mayor is actually fighting the city mayor. At least here, I did not find it here. And whenever there would be any issue, the mayor would call his colleagues. We would have very several meetings in his office there, and issues would be resolved, and we have been moving as a team. So I want to thank you for inculcating that spirit of teamwork. There are many things that have been done, but also I want to say that Mayor Namugali has been outstanding in supporting us, the technical staff, but also in fighting corruption. I think he will tell you that when he came in as a mayor, council was collecting less than 1 billion shillings. But as he leaves office today, at least the council is collecting, we have actually so far collected about 4 billion. And that is the reason why you find that now council can even find money to do quite a number of things. So I know he will talk for himself, my work was to welcome you. This is just a service. And when you are there, it is not your home, you are only a custodian for a period of time. When the time comes, you leave it for others to come and also do their part of the service. This team here, they came in, they have performed what brought them. Their time has come, and it is constitutional, and they are leaving. And I am told that politicians never retire. You are not like us. For us, we retire, and sometimes people forget about us. A politician does not retire. That's what I hear. That for him, he only rests. You rest for some time, and then make it back. But most importantly, we want to wish you all the best, all of you. I know your conscience, your minds are prepared.
In this city. So I want to say thank you so much, because you have loved me. Because I remember even when I was seeking for this position, I told the councillors that I do not have any experience, but I'll work under your guidance. And because they listened and trusted me, truly I've worked under their guidance. And the community of Mbale City, you people have loved me so much. I want to say thank you. I think at this moment now, I can step out, go to another organization, seek for a job opportunity, and I'll be in a position to serve beyond the expectation, because I've been trained by seniors. Thank you so much. My term has been that short. I didn't know that 5 years are this small. But small with a lot of experience. Small with a lot of friendship. Together, we've built unity in this city. There's been a lot of transparency in these 5 years. You're able to move on the street and someone will tell you what the council has done. For me, I do not take it for granted. And I want to say thank you so much to my deputy speaker. Last year, I was off for about 8 months. He was running the council more, almost like myself. If it was another deputy, I would have come when things are upside down. So deputy, I want to say thank you so much. And to His Worship the Mayor. Mayor was the very first person to believe in me.
Allow me to read on the protocol that was rightly and elaborately laid out by our town clerk, and say salam first of all to all of us. Today, like the decimation, as per the local government cap 138, we used 243, 242. We're now talking about 138. I think the section is 291, close to somewhere, hand over and take over of local governments. And this is the time we're handing over. I don't know why by design, but in politics, the ministers hand over to PSCs, then local governments hand over to the accounting officers. They deny us opportunity to share with our incoming, but of course, like he mentioned, our incoming mayor will be sworn in on 20th, and again we shall all be here to usher her in, and again it's still the same guidance. But for me today, it's need to thank you, all of you, the city residents, the business community, and the members of the fourth estate. There are 2-3 people I specifically keep remembering in my mind. Abdallah, I put him here as Abdallah Faith. By the time he was promoting my candidate, he was working with Faith Radio. And then Salt. I saw my friend here of Salt FM. That is that is the man who did a lot. I remember we were doing our marketing on TV, on Republic Street, and of course the resources and all of you. But all that, I just imagine that you are doing it because you had love for mbale and wanted this to change. And like they say, we can never accomplish everything. You work, you reach somewhere, and other people come and take over. So today we are doing ceremonial handover to the town clerk, but it shall be another peaceful handover today, in coming peaceful, like we are going to witness on TV, peaceful handover tomorrow to the new president. So we have all this happening peacefully, no fighting and all that. I want to start with thanking my senior brother, Opua. I remember when I was starting to have admiration for politics, I talked with him and he thought it was a joke. We were sitting somewhere just joking, and I told him, you see what I can see? He said, no. It was Namugali actually. So before he thought, normally I don't talk much. So he thought I was joking. I only met him again when we are now congratulating and say, oh, you were serious? I said, yeah, I'm normally serious, but I don't tie my face when I'm serious. I talk casually, but I mean what I say. But all in all, I want to thank the mbale people. You saw something in me. You gave me the opportunity for the 5 years. And of course, without lamenting, there's a way God made it. People come for 5 years and they serve their 5 years. For us, when we are coming here, because we are coming for the first time, COVID set in. And we started hiding here and there to run away from COVID. You don't move out when the president gives a what? An executive order also. So we had a lot of time wasting for a period of 2 or so years. And I think that was the challenge on us. But my way of things is not to keep looking at the failing things or the challenges, but focus on them as opportunities to move on. And I want to thank the team here that we agreed and we moved on. The town clerk highlighted on some of the things that we have done during this time. It's not that Kassim has done, but all of us during this time, we've done something for this city. There is time when you move in this city and see a lot of anthills. Some of us thought that maybe those are whatever, but later on we came plan that was solid waste. We commonly called cabbage. That every other part will go. I normally like that one in industrial areas. We go to abattoir. We use around, I don't know how many snow trucks, because we're using snow trucks or dot services there. But we ferry tons and tons. But what were we ferrying? By the way, it wasn't the cabbage, it was manure. Because something that has taken 20 or 30 years has turned manure into manure, and then we are now going to the landfill. Which landfill has also spread its dirt up the road. And then I used to have a lot of sharing with the road here. I said, here road. And the road affects so much, because these are a few people we really move so much to ensure that we clean up the city. I'm happy when I went through the state, it smells better. We have set a pace, and is now my place who's standing in next. Just pick it on from there. Our city should not strike back. When we found soil waste and cabbage on the street as we go to Namugali, we were told that behind there is no land. And I remember we went there with the road, I don't know who else, with a couple of people. When we reached there, behind was a lot of free land, and there was no cabbage there. When we went to spread that cabbage behind there, police from Namatala came and arrested us for trespass. Actually, they arrested our people. We are trespassing somebody's land. So that gave me a feel that that land possibly was ceasing to be ours. But I'm happy it's now ours, and Kabedi has now become history. We are fighting very hard, and that is the task I'm leaving behind now with the incoming team and the other members here to acquire a new piece of land so that we can now move that cabbage from where it is going to another place. And for one simple reason. At the time when we got that land fee, of course some of us maybe were not even born, the town was just here, and that was the village. For now, that is a residential area. You cannot make residents neighbor what? Solid West, and all the fries that are coming from there. So that has been a plan, and I'm hoping that the team should execute up to its conclusion so that we have a new landfill, and that place can be used profitably. Of course, I know we have our partners who had applied for it to have there a good primary school and a health center, but that will be now a matter of follow-up. I'm happy that most of the things we have shared, our term of office is not coming to an end at the same time with the town clerk, and we have shared all this. So that means that the incoming team should not fail to proceed and implement some of these things to their conclusion. Just like we've been struggling with office space here, and in this current budget we put, I think, around 260 million to start on the structure behind. That structure, its plan was approved in 1972. It has some two-story structures on top, but we thought we can improve it to around 3 or 4, so that we have a meaningful city council. You don't have to move the office of the city from the center to the village. That means when Mayor Northern is coming for service, he has to cross one office here to go to. So we say we can let if Maruk moves out because they are putting up their own office, we can have the division possibly go there and other offices, but maintain this as ground zero. I think that is very easy to do. We've agreed with the club. Some money has been put aside. I'm happy India Johnson has been running with the improvement on the architectural drawings because the structures were checked structurally. Integrity is okay. It can accommodate what we're talking about. And it's just an issue of creating some adjustments because remember it has a lift, but you know the current circumstances may require a lift and something else. So that has been ongoing. I would request the incoming team that they follow up. And the incoming team is lucky. For me, when I came in, I did not see anything called handover. I didn't know where to begin from. There's my friend is not here, who was the clerk to council then, Dominic Potos. He's the only one that who helped me. That you would come and we share, you see this, you know here, you know now, council, these are the minutes, you know what. And indeed, that is what helped me to move. And that is not good. Technically and professionally, you must hand over and allow someone to start from somewhere. Because you can't begin from nowhere. And this is what you people need to know. That we are struggling to put things right. And I remember my friends here were choosing, you can't come and be in the field. How do you leave the house on fire and go to the field? To do what? First put off the fire. Actually, the new coming team should just relax and arrange a bed where to rest because we've done everything right. We've taken the beating from these colleagues as we stop them from taking something. It's not easy. So now what I can fight. It is just maintenance and ensuring that there is teamwork. You can't tell that when we are traveling with my resident commissioner, he doesn't use his own car. Oh, I don't use mine. We use one. It's just a matter of agreeing which one are we using. And then we move. Now what do you lose? So when you have a team of leaders in the city who are fighting daily on stupid things, maybe political aligning, whatever, you can't make a step move. But that is what we first did away with, that let's have a team that has a common objective. We can have all these other small things, that is okay. But what is the overall objective? Is to make mbale city grow. So you take the beatings here and they are small, but the main objective and focus cannot be lost. And I'm happy that the state has been calm. I've never heard of a strike in this city. I've never heard of anything. And we have been moving on. That has enabled us to achieve a lot of things. People thought we were doing a lot of firing. We've been here doing small interdictions here for corrective purposes. But we have improved our revenue collection. By the end of this financial year, by God's grace, we must be at 5 billion. I think that is our target. Now, if we are at 5 billion, it is not even 50% performance of this city. So that means that if we continue making those where the leakages are, we tighten a bit, then we can now ensure service delivery to our people. Some of these issues may not be prone to possible out of new teams there, but inside here, we've been doing a lot of things, corrective things. We didn't want to start with a lot of terminations. We would have terminated all the entire staff. But we thought we can do corrective issues, let people get to understand. So if people persist, that's why they say that when sickness persists, go and see the doctor. But I'm happy that teams have been aligned and have been moving, and thank you. I believe that has been done well. When we got in here, Engineer Johnson and my road, and this were the people who are running Usmini, they will tell you that in this very hall, we had a team of World Bank grumbling, wanting to run away because of the issue of complaints, grumbling, issues of tendering, and all that. I don't remember which office I entered of any of the heads of the department to influence any tender, although these words have been there sometimes. But I can assure you that is not there, because when you do that, you cannot punish. By the time you want to extend a punishing hand, you're also in the same, and you get banned in the process. So sometimes with some of the things we do, if you want to achieve much, you don't do with a lot of noise, but you do with a lot of firmness. And I'm happy that we are now talking about, we're talking about issues of fees from, for example, building plans. I think we're getting a year. One good year we got, I think, 30 million some time back. And with my revenue guy here, Moses, he will now tell you that we are now collecting over 300 million from 30. On street parking, the best year, we collected 12 million. That was a very good year, and we are all happy here in this hall. As we talk now, our collection is above 300 million. No noise, no bragging, no doing work. But we are on action for the figures to talk for themselves. When you talk about issues of property rates, we are collecting not, I think the best year when we go through records was 150 million. We go through records properly. And the year we had in, that is the year we collected over 700 million. So these things are possible. It is just an issue of attitude and then support from most of us, including the community. And one thing we did that has yielded, when we sat the same place here with my former town clerk, Ambrose Oche, we said we cannot run the entire town. Why don't we call on the business community to come and join us? How do they join? Form an association. Say that most of the communication we want to do, we do through their association, say that they are able to pass the information to the other members whom we cannot reach. And that is how we've been doing some of these things. Small but achieving results and tangible results that we can see. And like the TCC, we found here debts of over 4 billion, by the way. But how do they come about? They say, Kasim, as you are passing, you stepped on me, I want 300 million. He says, it's okay, 300, but make sure 100 is mine. Now, you have debts, and when you look at the cases, even me who has not been in law school, I can stand in court and defend. But we are losing them. So first thing is that let's not lose any case. And most of these people don't see. And you leave the city as if you are not bad. The city, we provide leadership, but it's for all of us, like you are saying. Where you, for me from here, I'm going to live in Osama. I think I have anywhere to go. That's where my resident is, including or else one multi-party, you never know which other one is where. So, let's love our city. And whatever we do, once in a while, let's avoid personal achievement and focus on community achievement. And I think that has been my drive. I believe in doing things that are for beneficial of all, for the big numbers, but not me as a person. And I tell people that there are things you can pursue. And I say there is time when I used to collect some billions. The same when I'll be on a freight accompanying over $1 billion to another country by my responsibility. So now, if you come here and you want to sleep, what are you going to sleep? Because that is the time you can change in the air and you disappear. And one disappearance can feed your family for the rest of the time. You enjoy the prison, but the family is what? Surviving. And I need to do that. So here you want to do what? The 1 million, the 500,000, the what? So time comes when you have done certain things and they no longer matter to you. And I think that has been a drive in how we've been moving this city. But I want to thank all of you, because this cannot be done by one single person. And I can assure you that out of the 100...
And as the honorable councillors, we are going minus demanding even a single coin. Members, I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. We've never seen such a town clerk, because all town clerks have been letting us down. We've been demanding going to court, running to court, but you've been the first kind of a man who is good. I don't know, but thank you so much. To all heads of departments, I want to thank you. Thank you for mentoring me for the 2 times I've been here as a deputy mayor. I've been here for 10 years, but I've never gone to the courts of law, or I've never gone to RCC place, maybe somebody in me that I've eaten bribe, I've done what? So I want to thank God that I'm going when I'm very innocent. So in case of anything, don't leave me behind. My Annette Clerk of Council, thank you for the 2 terms. My stand up. But let's give a round of applause of Miara Road, kindly, as I'm leaving. Don't look at me as if I swear that when I come back and say, engineer, my road is in the worker plan. Make sure you work on it. Even that of Silverfoot and the rest of the roads which are in the what? Which are in the worker plan. Lastly, I want to appreciate all the heads of department who came on my graduation. They made it. My Halima, who's not here in her she really made it. They got for me gifts. My Annette CDO, my thank you. My Venus was here. I want to appreciate, she has been my personal friend. All the heads of department, I want to appreciate you. And I say thank you for giving this opportunity that they left me behind. But it was inching me. For a tournament, Freddy, Moses.
Ulinde chowe doliwa. Bamaze fatugenze.